Welcome back to Good Day Columbia, and you know we've all been there. You ask someone who may hold the key to your future, and maybe asking for a raise, or an investment, or even a job. But when you get there, the nerves start in. Well, fear not, Gerald Glascock is here to help us beat the sweats when it comes to asking for what you want.
Well, the big thing is, when you ask someone, say for example, you have the most wonderful idea there is in the world, or you have the best product.
Right.
And you want to share this information with someone that may hold the key to making you a lot of money.
It's like kind of a sales cold call, right?
Not so much.
No.
No, you already know this person.
Right.
So you're inviting them to
but do they know
lunch
you
or
want
dinner.
them? You're going to set it up so they know you're going to be asking for money, or am I just going to go, Gerald, let's go have lunch and, you know, shoot the bull for a little while. Chew the cud, as they say.
Well, I think that would probably, you would probably want them to know why you're inviting them to lunch.
All right, that's your first step. So at least they know.
Yes.
So the initial, they're there, so at least they're receptive to listening to you.
Yes.
Okay, go
You
on.
don't want them to get up from the table and say, oh, hey,
That is hogwash!
absolutely, bad water, gotta go.
Bad water? What are you, in Mexico?
Somewhere.
All right, go on.
So you ask them, well, you ask them, you know, to lunch and dinner.
Right.
And if they say yes, then don't ask them. And here's where a lot of people get into trouble. They ask them, where would you like to eat? What you need to do is you need to already have the place lined up.
You got to make that decision. So, hey, would you join me at Al's upstairs?
That's right. Or someplace that has a good variety of different types of food.
Sure.
You don't want an ethnic type of food that maybe they're allergic to.
Okay.
And so if they have a wide variety.
So no Captain D's then?
Maybe not.
All right.
Yeah.
Long John Silver? I don't know. Go on.
So when you pick that place, you pick the time, you get there way before they do.
Right. Why is that?
You want to talk to the manager and find out who the best waitress is.
Okay.
Because you want the best waitress. You
Right.
want this meal to go off without a hitch.
Sure.
Because you're going to try to sell them your wonderful idea or product.
Right.
So once you get that idea and product into their mind, then you don't want them to be distracted by bad service.
Right on. Okay.
So you get there and you say, hey, who's the best waitress? We want that section.
Okay.
Then you go and you ask them if you can take a look at the tables.
Is there a
and
power
pick your
seat
table.
would you
Oh,
want?
yeah. That's why you get there a little bit early. Yeah.
Look at me reading ahead.
Uh-huh. So you get there and you ask them, you know, to look at, and don't pick a booth, because when you pick a booth, subconsciously you're going to be butting heads.
Okay.
You don't want that. So you pick a table.
Okay.
And then you go back and you wait for the guest to arrive. And when they arrive, then you go, you know, you let them go first.
Sure.
But when you get to the table, you just point to the seat and say, Tyler,
So-
have a seat.
Even though they're in a position of power because they've got maybe the money, you want to be in a little position of power telling them where to go.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
Subconsciousness.
Yeah.
Go
So
on.
you point to the seat and you say, here, please have a seat.
Right.
And they do.
Sit!
I know.
All right.
And then you sit to the left of them.
Why?
The person on the left always has control.
The left.
The left. Left is a power seat. On the left of you.
You are on the left of me.
I know. Hey, that's good.
How'd that work out?
Aha.
And I told him to sit there.
Now you'll know.
All right. Well, how do we got just a few seconds left, but how do you actually get to that spot? Is there anything else controlling you to be aware of before you ask?
No. You should already have developed a relationship with that individual.
Sure.
And that's why you feel comfortable enough to ask them to go to lunch or dinner.
And so you go ahead and pitch the idea.
Yes.
And then the other part of the class is you're going to pick up the check, right?
That's exactly right. Make sure that the wait staff knows that you're picking up the check ahead of time.
So
that way
when you talk to that perfect waitress, you
Yes.
say, and by the way,
That's
Okay.
right, because you don't want there to be any, oh, let me take it. No, let me take it.
is there anything to giving her your credit card in advance so you don't have to go through the whole get it, look at it, slip your card in?
If you can, at all possible, that would be wonderful. Sometimes that's just not possible.
Right. Because sometimes it's a little classier not look at your check to like get it and you just give them the card and whatever is in the book is in the book.
That's right.
All right, very good. All right, so you set the stage, tell them where to sit, and then you go ahead and ask and say, I got a new hula hoop idea. Give me $1 million.
That's
Just
right.
like that. Gerald, let's go to lunch after. We got to talk about a few things.
Nice.
Gerald Glascock, Southern Institute of Etiquette and Protocol. Thank you, my friend, for joining us as always. Great stuff. Great stuff. Stick around. 6:26. Good Day Columbia is coming right